And now taking a turn to weather, I'm meteorologist Alyssa Heilman getting a check of our next first alerts we have coming up in the forecast. Focus on the day today. Gusty winds are around. If you walked outside, you felt some of that wind and also that cooler air. That's going to be around both of those, the winds and that cool air for the majority of the weekend. So it's around today, Saturday, Sunday. Expect a pretty similar forecast, rinse and repeat of the next 3 days. Now looking Sunday night, going into your Monday morning, we've got cool air to start those morning hours. I think early portions of Monday morning, isolated areas could be in the upper 30s for that morning temperature. Other areas down in the lower 40s. Either way, well below average for what we would expect to see this time of year. 15, 20 degrees below what we would normally have for those overnight low temperatures. Something to note again for your Monday morning. And then next week, limited rain chances in the forecast as we're looking at the 10-day forecast. No rain chances on that forecast. And then also as we get through the work week, temperatures increasing into the 70s, 80s likely by next weekend. So a big difference between this weekend and what we have coming up for your next weekend. Friday wind gusts. Like I said, gusty conditions around right now. We've been getting a check of those current wind gusts, and we've been seeing some of those around 30, 35 miles per hour. Also continuing to see that really as we get through the afternoon hours around 30 miles per hour, dropping down maybe closer to 25 and 20 miles per hour as we get later into the evening hours. Again, more of those breezy conditions around for your Saturday. Some of those gusts are going to be lower than they are today, but still again breezy. 20, 25 miles per hour expected for your Saturday. I think pretty similar as well for your Sunday, mostly associated in those afternoon hours. And a check of our Friday night football. Of course, Notre Dame not playing this weekend, but tonight, Friday night football for high school. Those temperatures definitely going to have that fall football feeling. Temperature at kickoff right around the mid 60s for much of Michiana. And then as we get into the fourth quarter, temperatures dropping down right around 60 degrees again for most of Michiana, possibly some areas down into the 50s. Definitely bring the blanket because, yeah, that air temperature is cool, but the combination of that and the winds going to feel cooler than even what you're seeing right there. So something to note, again, if you're out tonight at any of those high school football games. Now taking a look at what we're expecting the next couple mornings, as we talked about that Monday morning forecast, very chilly. Tomorrow morning, well below average as well. Those temperatures down into the 40s, the low 40s at that. Much of southern Michiana, 41 degrees for that morning temperature tomorrow. Sunday morning, again below average, about 10, 15 degrees below average, back down into the 40s, and then even cooler somehow Monday morning, where some of those high or those low temperatures, I should say, are in the 30s, 38, 39. Again, southern portions of Michiana, northern portions even well below average as well, with some of those temperatures in the 40s as well. So something to note is really that cool air that's just sticking around here in Michiana. Look at our future track rain amounts. We talked about this a little bit. The next 7 to 14 days, so the next 1 or 2 weeks, really not expecting much rain at all here in Michiana. A little bit of a dry spell that we're seeing. South Bend maybe getting 1/100th of an inch there in the next 7 to 14 days. So not much in terms of that rainfall. And we're seeing some of the cooler temperatures now, but warming up as we get into next work week, Caroline.
Yeah, right now.